Hey, what up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today. The Divas Championship was next on the WWE Survivor Series 2015. Everybody knows that this was probably coming into Survivor Series one of the most talked about matches, due to the all the backstage talk about what was said between Charlotte and Paige, in their main event contract signing of Monday Night Raw. Definitely a lot of people thought that maybe Charlotte and Paige took it a little bit too far, bringing up Charlotte's family with their baby brother who had passed away from a heroin overdose. Just basically, even though he was never a part of a WWE system, it definitely struck a nerve because this is Ric Flair's son. Ric Flair openly spoke out against the angle. His ex-wife came out and said the same thing about using Reed in an angle. WWE had to come out and basically say that they were not responsible. It was actually Charlotte who came and said, hey, we're going to use this, and this is what they're going to do. WWE tried to make it seem like they weren't a part of it, even though it was held on their television show, and it is a scripted show and everything like that. But it is what it is. The girls went out there, and they even sort of referenced this whole controversy without really referencing it, if that makes sense. They gave them a lot of time, but honestly, when it comes down to it, it might have been a little bit too much time. The match was good. It just honestly, it wasn't great. I don't know. To me, honestly, it had one of it had a really bad spot. Honestly, I thought with the move Charlotte did was really bad. Was when the match took a lot of place on the outside of the ring. There was supposed to be a real fight instead of a wrestling match. And at one point, Paige really beat up Charlotte, and for no reason at all, she jumped up on top of the barricade in the corner, and she just was sort of mocking the crowd, saying that this is her house, and she kept saying it over and over and over again. She wasn't high-fiving the fans or doing anything. She just kept on saying, this is my house now. And then all of a sudden, Charlotte appeared on the ramp, not even on the ramp, on the barricade, right next to her, took a step and speared her, and they sold it like this was one of the most devastating spears of all time. One thing leads to another. Paige and Charlotte ended up back inside of the ring. Charlotte was able to wrap on the figure eight, and Paige tapped out clean to give Charlotte the win and keep her Divas Championship. The match was good. I mean, it was a very physical Divas match, one of the most physical Divas matches that I can say that we've seen in a long time, but it wasn't good in my mind. It just was what it was. And I don't know. I'm guessing we're going to see Charlotte versus Paige again, though.